Hi everyone, I'm Shiloh Hendrix. I wanted to take a little time to talk to you all about what's been going on with my fundraiser and kind of the aftermath of the park situation. Also, some concerns that have been brought to my attention. There are a lot of people who think that this has all been a scam, that I haven't been getting my money, and that it's not going to me. I have gotten every dime of my money. It's all gone to me. Nobody has asked me for any money. So there's that. Rest assured, all the money has gone to me. When this first started, I had a handful of people helping me out. Anglo-Saxon Girl, Tom Hennessy, Paul Miller, and Ofsterbone, Avi. And they really just were kind of guiding me through this time and promoting my fundraiser and getting the word out there about everything that was going on. So I am forever grateful for all of them for that. And then the Avi thing happened where he got fired from his job and uploaded a video and started his own fundraiser. That had nothing to do with myself and the rest of the people that were involved. As soon as we found out the truth about all of that, I severed ties with him immediately. I am not married to him. I don't know him. I've never met any of these people. So I just want to shut that down right now. Yeah. When I first found out that the park video was going viral, it was terrifying, but not surprising, because obviously he was recording me. It was going to get out there at some point. I did not realize I was going to have so much support and have all of you people rally around me and have my back in this situation. And it was very overwhelming, and I am so grateful for you all for that. When this first happened and I went on X and I saw Anglo-Saxon Girl had posted my video, I messaged her and I was like, hey, that's me, just kind of needing somebody like-minded to talk to. And of course she didn't know it was me, so we went through the whole process of, proving who I was. And that's when we kind of got the whole fundraiser started and set up. And yeah, the rest of that is history. I also just want to say how proud I am of everybody and just showing what can happen if we tribe up and if we stick together and if we keep fighting back. Our future, our existence depends on standing up for ourselves and not backing down. And we just have to keep on going. There's no other option. I mean, what else are we going to do? You can't be afraid of words. Don't be afraid of the people who are so fragile to a word. I am just so thankful for you all. We are in the process of looking for a home. We have looked at some, getting out of the state and starting a new life. And I want to have a quiet life. I don't plan on, being an influencer. I don't plan on doing interviews. That's just not something that I would ever want to do. It's not on my agenda. So maybe someday, but I don't foresee it happening anytime soon. We're all doing okay. We've been moving around a lot. It's been an adventure. It's fun to see new places and, been kind of an outlaw. Again, I just want to say that I am so grateful for all of my supporters and all of my people who have been with me through all of this. And yeah, I haven't said anything on here. I haven't done any sort of videos or spoke to anybody really. So I felt like it was about time to clear the air and just kind of, keep you updated with what's going on. And yeah, so I just want to say thank you, everyone.
And so now y'all have created the face of a movement where I don't think that she's right. I don't think that any child should ever be called out of their name and the N word, but at the same time, the overcorrection and the diversity, equity, and inclusion ultimately led to an uprising. And this is what you see, where people thought that they were squashing and eliminating and completely reparating racism, and they overcorrected. And when black people thought that they was just going to continue to beat a dead horse and beat a dead horse and beat a dead horse, and eventually you back people into a corner, and now this is the face of a movement and an uprising where things are going to get worse. I predict that things are going to get worse before they get better. And unfortunately, um, for the people like myself that's caught in the middle, let me speak from it from that lens. From the people like myself that's caught in the middle, to where I don't believe in extreme of anything, but at the same time, I do believe in freedom of speech, because you can't have it on one side versus the other side. It's just unfortunate that we've let a group of racist people, and I'm not even talking about white people right now, I'm talking about black people. We've let a group of racist people push and tug and ultimately create this narrative where, for the most part, however people felt is however people felt. But then, as long as they was not implementing it and trying to push it into society, you wouldn't have a situation where people is trying to push back, because there is nothing to push back. I've always believed in love, man. I've always believed that the way that you put out a fire is with water. And so you don't have to feed into it. We need to hold ourselves accountable and then ultimately lean into the love aspect of things, to where I'm going to show you with my actions, I'm going to show you with my lifestyle that I don't hate anybody. And I don't think that there's a group of people that necessarily hate people, but I think that there's a group of people that is disgusted and fed up with woke culture, with cancel culture, with censorship, and then ultimately not holding themselves accountable. And I'm just going to speak frank, not holding themselves accountable. And now, when you keep getting called something because black people keep calling white people out of their name and getting away with it, and white people have been silent for a long time, and the ones that did finally speak up and say, hey, we don't necessarily agree with you, for a long time they've been censored. Now, Shiloh Hendrix is going to be the face of a movement where you see people, and this is why she's raised so much money, where you see people that say, you know what, we not scared of y'all, we not going to shut up no more, and we do believe in freedom of speech. And until you get yourself together and hold yourself accountable, we going to push back on you also. We going to meet fire with fire. And then the worst part about it is that it then gives true racists, people that are not just trying to defend themselves, but truly hate black people, uh, more battery in their back to then come out and then say some of the wildest shit ever, which is basically going to trigger people. And again, I see this as somewhat of a civil war that is kind of breaking out, and it is unfortunate, because I think that people should be able to live their life in peace. We shouldn't keep pushing all of this diversity, equity, and inclusion bullshit. We got to stop being racist towards other people, and then other people got to stop being racist towards black people. And it's just a powder keg. You know what I'm saying? It's a Molotov cocktail that's just waiting to be thrown. And the ones that's going to be most affected are the ones, I believe, that's in the middle. Honestly, because we don't want to see this shit. We don't want to deal with this shit. We trying to get money, have a good time, enjoy life. And we are voluntarily stoking, and the culture, when I say we, I'm saying the culture have been voluntarily stoking this fire for a long time. And now you gave them a face, you gave them a movement, and it only took one situation, and now it's spun out of control and it's spiraling. Let me know what y'all think. I want to understand what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Also, Teach Henley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. Of course, I got to deal with this controversial subject on the Millionaire Morning Show tomorrow, which is going to be in the afternoon. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Peace.